Okay, good morning. So I have something a bit of special today, and I'm gonna start to help some people that reach me out, and one of them asked me to help them with their test coverage on vite. So let's start by jumping into the code and see how this goes. So let's go. So pretty much, I guess the music is a bit loud. I guess the music is a bit loud for my side. But let's start with this. Let's say I don't think I have yarn installed globally. Nope. So npm -j yarn. Also, today, if possible, we are gonna try to release my Electron plugin, but temporarily for Windows. Later on, we're gonna do that in Linux. Oh no! Don't tell me that it is because yesterday I used what is this? Let's create a new terminal. How do I create the shortcut for Control? Yeah, Control Shift. This one. This is the code npm-rc, and I had this Verdasio repo hanging up. That's the reason probably it is asking me like, hey, where is yarn? So let's try to run this again. There you go. So I'm gonna say here yarn. So this project is on yarn. Oh, did I post this on Twitter? Oh, let me see. Did I post that? Did I did that? Oh, I didn't. Yep. Okay, so let's see how this package to JSON is composed for a bit. Let's say here npm. I guess the watch is missing. So okay, I have to add watch because let's say here coverage watch. Let me see if that runs, because as soon as I start to build this, I'm gonna say here the yarn run coverage watch, and pretty much it should be no, it's in watch mode, but it's not throwing me the report. Oh, There you go. Now I'm in watch mode. So what I'm gonna start to take care is about the JS folder. And let's start with add unit. Let me see how this guy starts to build the test. Events hell. I wanted to create the test next to each file. Like I usually development is you create a folder and just put your index and you put the test right on it. But the person helping decided just to create a separate folder. So let's start with this new folder. That's gonna be JS, and inside of JS we're gonna write add unit dot spec .ts. So I'm assuming that it's already test here. Yep, I'm just creating the files. Okay, so I'm gonna say here import from Vitest, and if I'm not mistaken, from here you're gonna import the scribe. I'm gonna import it, and what else I have to import? I forgot, because this is the first time. Expect from Vitest. So now I'm gonna say now we have to read the file because we don't have a means to read it. Oh, of course. When I'm going to have a real viewer. Okay, whatever. So let's go. From here, we're gonna say here, I'm gonna observe what the code looks like and start to understand what it means. So it is having a selector. So it's in init frame. So I had to do like some sort of functional testing to verify that it functioned, and I am trying to. Oh, now I have to create a test for is iframe. So the is iframe test is built already. So I have to mock the function that builds this. Okay. So more likely we have to expect that add unit is going to return me something. So I have to verify what it returns. So initialize is void. Oh, great. It's not remove the add unit. And if it is an any frame, send the number of offers to the parent window. Get the height of the container area and send it to the parent window so it can resize the iframe. So I may have to get, okay. Now I'm gonna say here describe. I'm gonna say here initialize add unit, and I'm gonna write here. Let's start with. Oh, I may have to create mocks because according to what he told me, there is something that he does. I'm gonna say here npm yarn run dev. Oh, excuse me. So this guy, according to what I had on the call, he has an embedded data set here. So I'm gonna copy all of this. Copy element. And I'm gonna say here mocks in the test. Mocks. Okay, because I need to mock the data somewhere. Okay, now new file is gonna be, this is called offer payload. And we have this here. Let's say prettier. And this guy doesn't have editor config. There should be a way that I can initialize an editor config real quick here. Yes. There should be a way to initialize editor config real quick. Maybe I should copy one of from my other NX projects to do that like a real quick. And I should have an editor config here. Great. Yep. So this should fix my mocks at once. Great. Okay. So now that I have this, I had to change how it is importing this. This is offer payload is equal from mocks payload. Great. Now I'm gonna say here it. Now let's see the add unit test. Oh no, I'm writing that file. Bleh. So initialize add unit. It will resize the respective it will resize it will parent window. Oof. Okay, so I have a parent window and I have an iframe. So, and the iframe should. So get the height of the content area. Oh, that does. Emit content height. So emit content height comes from where? From helpers, and I emit content height. Oh, helpers is something that I have to do. May I I'm gonna start with these hooks, but should resize. Okay, for the moment, I'm gonna say here it to do. So when the when initialize add units, if no offers, it will remove the selector. It will remove the selector. Oh, let me read the requested work. One moment. I need to move this around here for a moment because this person told me to do something else with it. Oh, do you need an event? Okay, just give me a moment, because if he has one event, but he's missing some. Oh, let me see the Vitest coverage report. Let me see. A. Let me see. HA. Oh, yeah. So JS and JS events. So I had to worry about add unit main. I wonder if it is an events. Oh, this event looks like a behemoth to start to build a file. So let me run this real quick. What is it? So let's start with add unit. So add units has nothing. So I guess what I have to do is to first, where I have the code, this has to embed an iframe. So let's say here I'm gonna build that iframe, but I need to see how the HTML is composed. I'm gonna say add. Oh, it has hard coded the add unit. So for the moment, I'm just gonna explore how the HTML is being built here. iframe. Nope, there is no iframes here. So let's start to build or before each. And we have to inject our code here. So I'm gonna say here. Let's say here let selector is equals to nothing for the moment, and let's start with, I'm gonna say here okay, I may have to figure out if I have to import anything that it requires. Okay, so let's start. Selector, or let's say document dot body dot inner HTML. And let's start to build some content here. Okay, so this is gonna be, come on. I'm gonna say here add unit, and next to that I'm gonna start to, I have two separate windows so I can explore the code that I'm doing at the same time. So this has, what is it? I have to inspect how this thing was built. Okay, so section. Oh, I may have to unblock this. It didn't do anything. It didn't block me any ads, so because this potentially is gonna show ads. Oh, now I start to run into console errors. Oh, because we don't have that. Okay. The unit. This is gonna be a bit difficult to understand what comes here. Elements. Oh. So I have this. Oh, what is data? I have data into this. Let me see. Oh, yes. And progression. Yeah, there is a progression here. Why am I not seeing this? Should I run this in Edge in private mode? Oh, but there are no ads. That's the problem. I cannot see anything. Yes, I see nothing. That emulates the ad itself. Oh, I see. So there was an ad progression here that I was not totally aware of. So there are four progressions. So I may have to bring each one of those. I have to copy this and paste it here because it is needed for my test. I had to be aware of this. So, and I have four sections. Oh, hold on, view page source. Maybe by just looking at the root HTML, I'm gonna figure out the stuff. Oh, wow, this is, man, I thought this was something that you dynamically check, but this is something that it is generated by itself. Uh, okay, I'm gonna have to copy all of this and create all of these. I'm not so sure if this is like a flat HTML application. I think it was not very clear on how this guy builds the test. Okay, here we go, boys. So this is the HTML. Oh, what I'm gonna do is to create in the mux, let's make a new file, struct.ts. I'm gonna say here export const. Is this? Yeah, this is TS. I can create a test for TS or J. Wait, how this guy make the test? It says a JS and not a TS. Okay. Because in theory, vite can knock off out of the box anything that is JS. I'm saying here export const h is equals to gonna write this over here and export default HTML template. So I have everything that I need to start to play with the content because that was not even clear at all. Okay. So I'm gonna say here is equals to, instead of pasting all of this, I'm gonna start to import HTML template. And now I can start to think about testing. Oh, I have to mock the values. So I'm gonna say here vmock Now I have to start to mock the helpers. Oh, I am in the test. So this is the reason I would like it to put everything down there, because now I have to write more code just to get over the JS. I get over the helpers, and I have to get over flow container hooks. That is the first one. And I had to do for get offer data by ID. Practically, I had to bring every single helper that I have. Yes, it's and visible ext and events. Okay, apparently it bring me everything that I need. So let's start. We're gonna say here selector is equals to document.get query selector, and I had to bring from the mock that I built add unit. Let me see the code one more time. Add unit. I'm looking for something that is called add unit. Oh, so I had to bring the. Let me see. I wish this were something like I can. Let me convert this, copy this quickly in an HTML and give some formatting, because I need to understand what's going on here. This is not formatted. This comes directly from the browser, and I don't like how it looks. Prettier. Looks like there is something here. Oh, there is a body that is not here. And apparently the section data ftx container is the one that I have to use for my mock. So this has to be not this, but this. And I had to bring this guy over here. Okay, so let's bring that. So we have the container, and now I'm gonna say here is init frame mock return value false, and now, oh, why the selector says I'm gonna say here should initialize the add unit correctly when offers are present. And let's see. So now I have to, now I'm gonna say here console.log. What is this? Offers. Oh, I didn't even set the offers. Cons offers is equals to yeah, selector, query selector, all these things. I'm gonna say here console.log offers. Oh. Let me see how what this guy did here. Ah, global window. Oh, we have to import GSDOM? Do I have GSDOM here? What is it? Let's see if we have GSDOM. Okay. Now I can say here const dom is equals to use of HTML template, and from there window. Oh, I had to select window document. Let document. I'm gonna say here window is equals to dom.window, and I'm gonna say here document is a window document, and now I can start to do this. Let's see. It's line 25. Query selector all. Query selector this one. Because the container is just only one, so I'm expecting to should initialize add unit is not defined. Oh, I'm gonna say here mock. Yeah, I had to mock this one as well. Oh, so I'm gonna say here global.window. I'm gonna say here global.document. I'm gonna say here global. Okay. Now I'm gonna say here down window content document. I'm gonna say here document is equals to global document and window is global window. Okay. I am repeating myself here. Let's see. Because if I am using global according to whatever I saw here, yeah. So it appears to me that global window is not defined. Then let's imitate that. Global, if I don't have global window, I'm initializing something else bigger than this. Oh, and I had to say this. Okay, so probably I may not need this. Let's start by this concept. Listen to elements entering the viewport. If intersection observer in window. So I may have to say here, let's see if I add dom.window.intersection observer is equals to nothing. Global wind intersection observer is this one. Let document. Yep. Document. I'm gonna say here. Oh, maybe I have to put this around here. Oh, no, it has to be initialized here first place because I am defining the object over there. Oh, I didn't kill it. Huh. I may need to run the text coverage in another place. Yarn run coverage. What is wrong with this? But if there is nothing window, let me see, how can we rewrite this a bit better? Let's go here. So if we are here, we're gonna ask them, okay? Let's open the console. I'm gonna say here window dot intersection observer. I'm gonna say here if window dot keys object no intersection observer in window is true. What about object keys? Window includes intersection observer. Huh. Because it's an object. So if can't find intersection observer, intersection observer on the window object. Oh, so it is not included in the to mock intersection. You have to add a mock implementation of intersection observer. No. Okay, so I may have to mock. Okay. So I have to mock the intersection observer. Here, let window, okay. Mocking in intersection observer. I'm gonna say here, oh, hold on. For the moment, I'm gonna say here window dot intersection observer. And I'm gonna say okay, I will ignore this for the moment. Let's see what happens. Gonna say here global.window. I'm gonna say here global.document is equals to do window document. Window is equals to global window. Okay. Document is global document, and the selector is down there. Okay, so for the moment, let's see if this still okay. Maybe it's because of this. Now I had to get visible X. To handle the absence of intersection observed in the JSDOM environment, you need to mock it. And what do you think I did, dummy? Oh, mock intersection. So I have to mock. So what is the add unit? So I'm gonna say here window dot intersection observer is this one. Still it fails. For what reason? Copy. Okay. First, let's update. Oh, wait. So let's go here. So I had to mock a function that listens to this. Oof. Okay. So I had to encapsulate this inside of this. So mutation and intersector. Well, it looks like I have even more than that. Oof. Should I have my second thoughts on this? This is more than the work of $100. This is not worth $100. I had to rewrite the visible XJS. I had to talk to this guy. This is not worth. I mean, it's not about skill issues. The thing is that I have to rewrite, and this person is paying me $100 to do this job, and what I am observing, this is more than $100 because I had to rewrite part of the app. Let's see if visible X changes. Hmm. Oh yeah, I'm a beast. Okay. What is crying now? Okay, now. Well, we solved the problem with the window, and I want to see the code coverage one more time. Let's see. At least we solved the problem with the window. Yeah, that's what I did, dummy. There is a global document. So I have to call these two things because we are mocking stuff. Now setup of servers. I saw something here, an option that I never saw away. That's the type of service I didn't call it. Okay. Now, uh, no, expect offer select to be greater than 0. Let's see. And now I'm gonna say here expect selector dot style dot display not to be none to okay. Let's see if the application works. It's still working. Oh, it's still working. Now, it should remove that unit when offers are present. Let's run this. Selector is, yeah, selector is still there. There's the main container. So it should remove the add unit when no parents are present. Local storage is not available on opaque origins. What the hell is this? Oh, don't tell me I have to mock local storage. Really? Oh boy, I had to mock local storage. I hate this. Well, no, this is testing. I am learning a lot now on Vitest. Because what I am trying to do is to understand how this works behind the scenes. And it's very productive. And I really mean it. I'm going to say here URL. HTTPS? Okay, because probably it's okay. So mock now I have to mock local storage. Now let's see. Expect selector for an element. to be no. Yep. Oh, so I had to create an empty div. Uh, mm? Excuse me. Hold on, there's mosquitoes here. I know. One moment, guys. Don't leave the door open. If I say select, oh yeah, I'm gonna say here document.body. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Now we're on 14%. Now should be hooks in if in frame. Let's copy this. Now expect emit offer hooks. Yeah, I had to bring the imports for this one. I am missing something here. So this is initialize at unit selector. So again, I have to go to the main function. export this. Let me see, where are the console logs here? Let me see, emit over shooks. Parent? What is parent here? Maybe this is the reason. And emit content height has to be doing the same thing. So I'm gonna say here, no, the console logs didn't do anything. Expect emit. Huh?
By accident, I got out of YouTube.
Okay. Last time, otherwise you had to find out something else to see. Okay. You stay here. Maybe I should expect those to return some value. Oh yeah, and it. Maybe I had to say emit overhook dot mock return value. True. And let's do the same for emit content height. Well, now the error move from one side to another one. No, still. Oh, By mocking any frame to return true, we ensure that the test coverage the scenario where emit are expected to be called. I think also has confirmed. Well, it seems. Let's see. Okay, should initialize, should remove the add. Okay, so no? Still. Why is still doing this? I feel like it is not really blowing hard. My fan. Ah. So before it set up, oh yeah, it's referring to that. Yes. So this is the revise initialize add unit. Still. So let me. Oh, what? No. Okay, it seems that now my problem is this one. Oh, Okay, I have to decline this work. This is more than $100 of work. Mm-mm. Oh, I should show this here. Better I focus on what I can do. This doesn't seem like a viable thing to do. Hmm. 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 I'm just gonna give one more chance to this, otherwise. No, I'm not saying this. Hmm. No, I'm not gonna scratch this anymore. It's a waste of my time, to be honest. Sorry for the guy, but this is taking too much time. Hmm. Hmm. Good. That's too much. Okay, so I'm gonna dump this in the dumpster. No, thank you. And I'm gonna focus in what it really matters. So this child project that I have here. So if I really want to build this in React, so let's bring Daisy UI on board. So let's do that. So I'm gonna say here. Yeah. And exserve desktop app. And now I have everything here. So I'm gonna send this to the person I'm building this application. So I'm gonna do that right now. So let's start by defining how we're gonna. Okay, let's include the CUI. So in another terminal, let's do pnpm add save dev. Oh, I can tell first tailwinds and then the CUI. So I'm gonna say here in the executors of NX, I'm gonna say here tailwinds for this desktop app, and let's do that. Now Tailwinds, let's see what is the latest version of Tailwinds. So the latest version of Tailwinds is what? 3.4.4, which is the right one. Now we have to import the CUI. I'm going to say here, now that we finish here, I'm going to say here, pm add the save dev the CUI. Great. So with that's it. Now we can start to think into. Oh, you didn't saw, but this already updated to the CUI. Now what I need to do is to add a configuration, and what I'm gonna do is to create the Daisy UI configuration. I'm gonna say here new file. I'm gonna say here Daisy UI dot JSON, and in the Daisy UI JSON, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a dark theme. Oh, I have to check the documentation because has been long. I don't touch it. So I had to include that over here. Config say plugins. You're gonna say here require Daisy UI. And what I'm gonna do here is just let's put this out here on the left, and then let's put this on the right. So we're gonna potentially see when I install the dark theme. Now I have to add the configuration on the ECUI. Okay, so let's add our ECUI config. I'm gonna say here themes. Theme is supposed to false. And I'm gonna say here dark. Theme is dark. Okay. I'm just gonna copy the configuration as edition here, and that pretty much is gonna help us to build all the other stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. And let's take down this. Okay. And now I'm gonna say here let's rename it. Okay, I'm gonna say here this UI theme. It's gonna be the most adequate name for this. Why is not doing that function F2? Okay. Now config. And if I need a theme, I'm gonna generate a new one. Okay. So let's go back to tailwinds. I'm gonna say here the CUI is equals to the CUI config. And now I'm gonna say here const this, and that pretty much it should solve the problem here. Let's see. Oh, it stopped serving? Okay, let me see. Oh, apparently I am having some issues. Do I have hot reload enabled? They ensure to make hot reload. Oh. So use. Let's see if I have to do. I don't like the idea to do this like a rebuild everything from scratch. Oh. The reference required is not defined by ES scope. Use import. Let's remove this for the moment. Oh, okay. You want to play hard? I will play hard with you, yes. Oh, seriously? Are you kidding me? So you are blocking me right away out of the box? I'm gonna turn on the fan. It's a bit hot here. Now, how's the tough guy? Okay, I'm gonna say here reload. There you go. Failed to process the graph. Run an extra resource to fix this. Oh boy. That doesn't sound good. Should I run this in terminal? Yep. Oh, I need to find out where I am. Reveal this info. Ah, okay. Run desktop app surf. Failed to process the graph? What is change? Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, it is pretty much everything that I need. But why the that's weird. And let's reset. I have to probably kill it. I won't believe it is this. And I think some of the issues I have here is related to we're gonna disable NX console. Where is NX console here? Gonna disable it. So, oh no, I have to run. Let's see if that's the case, I may have to start to run NX plugins from here, and I may have to tell to run npm run local registry. Oh, how can I tell Verdasho to keep the files that I had been doing? Verdasho keep the files because I know as soon as I run it, it's gonna lose all my files. Verdasho keep temp files. The file is the correct. Okay, so if I tell to keep the, if I because as soon as I start Verdasho, I'm gonna lose everything. Yeah, my local registry is gonna be gone. Setting up Verdasho. Use a private registry and mm-hmm. What I don't want is this to die. That's the default configuration has support scope packages and allows users to access all packages, but only authenticated users to publish. Oh, so okay, which is not a problem because I know now how to publish. So let's see that. Yeah, install it. Where I am? Yes. So if I want to say here in the package.js, oh, for the moment this TMP registry is gonna help me with this. So I'm gonna say here. Where is the package? So I'm gonna say here. For the moment. Git fetch origin GFO. Git fetch origin git pull. Good. So I'm gonna say here, yeah, npm run. But right, I will say local nx local registry. Why didn't look help for that first? I don't want to empty that before I run the code. So let's go and see local registry in the documentation, and let's see if that can help me. Come here, local registry. It means to be calling the JS global setup. Okay, Okay, options. Clear. Oh, so they have to say clear false. So that's what I need. So I'm gonna say here clear false. So I don't need to blow up everything. Oh no! Can clear up. No. No. I cleared up all my registry. Ah! Okay. Okay. Next time I will just run pm run next run local registry, and it decide. Okay, now let's open in the side another terminal that is gonna publish that. So it should be somewhere around the lines that I did yesterday for uh, hmm. Oh, no, not release. Yes. So I already did the build. So I'm gonna run a build here. NX run many with the target build. Okay, and now we can just run that in Verdasio. Now I can tell push this over there. Oh, get at. I'm gonna say here. No kit kit. No kit checks. Okay. Now that we have the package in Verdaccio, I have to verify what is the version I have. Okay, so according to this is 0.0.1, and in the medical bill I should have 0.0.1. Yeah. So if something happens, I can just always revert all of this. I'm trying to figure out discard all 21 files. Yep. Let's do that. And what I have to do now is to do the initial clear. I'm gonna say NX graph. Let's say hopefully this is gonna fix stuff that I. Okay, so the next graph is working for all the projects. The stop app is there. Great. So with that we start. I'm gonna say here NXG Eric Road codes. NX oh, I have my application live, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, I may have to go with config and delete all of this. This goes and this goes away, and I may have to go and delete electron, and I should have electron vite in it. So let me project desktop app. I'm gonna say here medical log. Mission that generates logs and reports for medical equipment and its respective bills. Beautiful. And it was that simple. That's what I like of my app. Okay, now I'm gonna say here nx git add git commit nx electron vite to react up. And now if I git, so now we have to test nx run desktop app surf. Okay, which is good. Now we're gonna start to add the things that we need. Oh, I need to add tailwinds. Okay, so since somehow I cannot be able to really trust how NX console is behaving in VS Code because it blocks me every single time, so I had to rely on the console and documentation. So I'm going to say here the documentation of NX tailwinds. That is weird. Why? I know that I start to perceive I have constant issues with NX regarding NX console when I try to clean up, and it is not cleaning up very well. That they do that in Macs. It's totally fine, but development on Windows becomes a bit bothersome. So let's go. So I'm gonna ask here Control K tailwinds. So so I'm gonna copy this, and pretty much it's gonna be so desktop app, yes, simple. Oh, I need to see if there is a significant change on what happens here. If there is a refresh, I'm gonna see it. So something happens, but now I have to go into the styles. Now, and let's see. I'm gonna say here body. Let's see. So it did some change. I'm gonna say here color red. Okay, so we can have hot reloading inside of our Electron app, which is desirable. So we don't need this. Now we have to start to compose the Daisy UI config. I'm gonna say here Intel config. I'm gonna say here require Daisy UI. Oh, yeah, installed Daisy UI. No, I had to install Daisy UI. So npm add save dev Daisy UI. Good. I'm gonna, I guess I had a npm I, because I think what is happening, oh, it's skipping. Okay, because I need to ensure that I have that in Verdasio. So I'm gonna run again a npm I and ensure that my remove item. I'm gonna say here rim raf node models, and since I'm not using NX console, this should be pretty much a bit painless. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Now, goodbye node models. Chum, goodbye. I'm not so sure why it is not cleaning it up properly. But it seems annoying. Try again. Skip. I could? Oh, it's because I'm running Electron. That's the reason. Okay, goodbye. There you go. Now we can run NP. Clear npm I. So what is happening on my Verdasho repo is that it is running in background and it's adding all the packages that I need. Yep, all the needed packages that I need to happen, it is happening right now. So every time that I need to develop the app I'm doing for this, I have to ensure it doesn't on the other side. Now let's create our the CUI config, new file. No, I'm gonna say here. The CUI config.json, and I'm gonna do this around here. Nope. So let me look again into the documentation of the CUI, and let's copy the basic theme schema, and from that we go. Config. So let's go over here and let me look for anything that is here. And I'm gonna say here this. Look for everybody here. Great. Save it. Okay. So now we have the configuration that I need. Now I'm gonna say I set a theme later on, but not now. Now let's start with now that I have this, let's go into tailwind config, and I'm gonna say here this I'm gonna import. Let's say const. Did I run the app? And again this happened. So cannot find model. And I record just preset. So is my jest required is not defining. Oh, I see what's going on. I suppose it's because of this guy here. Ouch. Let me see. Const lazy UI config. Is a config.json. Like I say here, ACUI is equals to this. And maybe I had to run around here. And exserve Desktop app verbose. That sounds weird. That this is not behaving as I expect. There's something running. Oh, something is hanging on the terminals. Look at all these terminals hanging around doing nothing. Oh, something happened. So something happened here, and it's probably this type model. And let's see if this runs from here. I'm gonna close the terminal here in VS Code. Probably is one thing to blame. And we're just gonna run code over here. Okay. So fail to load post CSS config. Require is not defined by AS. Well, you can also import. Oh, great. So it's probably because it's tied to this. I have to be careful when this happens. Let's see. Oh, wait, okay. This file is being treated as an ES module because it has a J extension. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? I had to rename this as a CJS? Okay. That doesn't make sense. Absolutely doesn't make sense. Why this starts to happen now that I am starting to build this? Should I just kill it for the moment or just see what happens? Oh, something happened. Oh, this needs this. Okay. And it just happens after I install the CUI. Let me see the task manager. Should I build this in WSL? The demon sleeps. Okay, if this is asking me to go WSL, I don't mind. I don't mind to go WSL onto this. Okay. Okay, let's go WSL. Okay, so let's start WSL 2 because that's the new preference. Okay, let's undo this. And do every single change. It's got all the changes. It's got all. I'm running something different because I see this hanging around. Auto prefixer? Okay. Let's open the package to JSON and let's add the CUI into dev. So let's install this, run it, stop it, run it, stop it. Let's stop and run it several times, just to ensure that there are no weird glitches from that point. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say here npm add save dev lazy UI. And then let's do the CUI to the dependencies. And let's go to generate NX list, I guess, to check up what I have. No, Jesus Lord, I'm gonna just move to the WSL. I think this super slow on Windows. You give me no choice, Windows. You're slow as F, really. Why is attempting to run? How many years? Okay. So I'm gonna say here NX AG NX React setup tailwinds. Oh no, I already have tailwind setup. I'm gonna say here NX surf. This. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna replace that. I'm gonna change desktop app uppercase with desktop app. No, not here. That's my registry. Oh. And of course, it's gonna kill everything. Because VS Code has a weird name, way to work. Let's say here. Okay. Now let's find the project.json. Let's reopen this. Medical bills. Close all. And what I need to do here is to ensure that my project.json is called where is the logi options? What is the keyword? Just give me my keys back. Give me my keys back. Oh. Ctrl Shift A for desktop app. And replace everything. Okay. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is install WSL because that's too much. This my time is getting very sluggish. So let's start here. Let's install first. Yes. Because why not? Screw it. Now I have to run this. Ah, so then I have to run this as admin. And I think I'm gonna just keep working in Ubuntu. That is the only thing I can do that. So this is Debian, Kali, Oracle, OpenSUSE. I'm gonna keep working on. Now I'm gonna say here WCL, and I should launch Ubuntu, right? So let's install Debian. Now I have to install Ubuntu again. Do I have to reboot? It's telling me that I don't need to. I'm gonna say here exit. How do I list the... No. What? But it's telling me that I don't need to restart. Do I really? Okay. Eventually, you need to reboot. I think no restart means you won't be able to kick off whatever you are doing. Oh. I had to run this as an admin. So I have to restart. So I will be back in a moment because I have no choice. Okay, I will be right back. What I was about to do? Yeah.